We are now in Saffron again, and I think before we start tackling every trainer in thingy thing, really do some item management, but fuck that. I'll do that later. I'll mention just how I'll go about doing this. And also I think as we do, I'll have footage of me claiming Thunder. Because it took a while. But yes, the very first thing I'm going to do now, we're in Silverco, I think it's go to, I think it's floor 5, because on floor 5 there's a key that, allows us to unlock all the doors we'll see along the way. Like, these doors, we can't open them at the moment. Pretty much with this key in hand, we will be able to explore every single area in this, every single place in this area. The only exception being the part on the top floor where we fight Giovanni, and the place, I want to say, on the 9th floor where we fight our rival. But pretty much, apart from this part here and the part when we go back down to floor 9 to fight our rival, it's all going to be sped up. And because there's a lot of trainers around here, I'm not entirely sure how long this is going to be. So that's something. And also quickly before I exit to go manage my items, I think I'll mention that the second I find the TM for Earthquake, which I think might even be on this floor, I'll be teaching that to Emerson, like, straight away. Since that only improves his versatility. So yeah, I will meet you back when I found the rival, and hopefully should be finished with everything here in Sufco. But until then, enjoy my slow descent into sanity. Or insanity, I suppose. But yeah, I'll quickly go manage my items and then I'll be back. Hopefully this doesn't take as long as the water routes did. Something I've been meaning to mention, but I've just forgotten, and I guess this feels like a good enough spot to put it, but up until recently, more recently than I would like to admit, although I guess it's been a few years since then, but for a long while, the only Pokemon region I had yet to finish was Kanto, and that was for one reason, and that reason was the Pokemon Mansion, because, like, I feel like it's the most confusing dungeon in this game. Like, yes, it's not like Rock Tunnel where you can't see without a HM, but, like, because of how small the screen is, like, even in the remake, it's like it's very hard to figure out where you need to go, and kind of feel like the encounter rate is like a little higher than what it should be. Like, it's not a cave, like it kind of feels like normal grass sort of thing. Not to mention at the point I was at when I finally beat a Kanto game. And I guess the point I'm at now, I don't know why, but like for some reason I don't feel the need to use repels going through the main game. It's like, I will use repels, just not for the main story. I've like no idea why I do that. It's just something I've done. I've started doing. But yeah, it wasn't only until like, I think 2015, I think, when I finally beat a Kanto game, and that was Leaf Green, and that was the game I discovered my love for Magma, and I guess Pinsir, and I guess Aerodactyl. Like, a lot of the Pokemon I used in that run, I just like using now, and probably like kind of go out of my way to use. It's just disappointing that like outside Kanto, there's like not a good place to get those Pokemon. Like Pinsir, like when was the last time Pinsir was available like around the mid game? No, it just isn't. Not to mention because of the way that Kanto works, even for like a late-ish game Pokemon like Aerodactyl, you can still get around the midpoint because you can just go to Cinema once you have Surf. It's like, it's the best way to go about things. Also, I will mention now that, like the water tiles in the water route, the tiled floors in Surf Code don't look, or aren't great to look at when moving, or like when the video is sped up. Although I will say it's probably fine to look at in normal speed. It's just that, like, any time you speed it up, it just looks like garbage. Also, not to mention, going back, quickly jumping back on the whole Pokemon Mention thing, if you didn't know which part of the floor to jump off of, since you have, there's two options, maybe even more than that, it's very, it kind of feels like a pick-a-door thing. Like, one of them is the right option, and then the other one is the wrong option. It's like, which one do I pick? It's like, without a guide, you wouldn't know which one is the right one without choosing, like without just randomly choosing. So I think maybe it was like at the first run I did it. I started saving before I jumped off. But now I'm actually kind of surprised that I remember which one it is now. Like, my playing this game, or Pokemon Blue version, like 5 times within the space of 12 months. It's like, I know Kanto more, or like I remember a lot of Kanto more so than I would like. Like, I would say that I know more Kanto than I do Hoenn and I guess Kalos now, which is a bit disappointing. Since I'm not sure if it's obvious yet, but like, I'm planning on covering each Pokemon game a separate way. Like, Emerald was a blind Let's Play. This is a monotype run. The next game is going to be something different, and what I have planned for X and Y is something completely different. Something that I kinda might need to rely on muscle memory for, so, you know, that'll be fun. So I guess on that topic, do I want to do a Gen 7 game? Like, will I just stop after Gen 6? You mean, I guess I could do that. I guess depending on how much I like Sword and Shield, I might just skip over Gen 7 completely, and then, maybe see how the next games go. Maybe. Because, like, I kind of feel like at the rate Pokemon games are going... Also, sorry if this gets a little bit too ranty, but, like... I kinda can't play the Pokemon games casually anymore. It's like... I kinda have shifted way too much in a, Shanty hunting moveset, so it's like, oh, Also, I kinda might want to, replicate this team and all the Pokemon I've caught, in the 3DS version of this, so, I could potentially trade them up and maybe see if, any of the Pokemon I've caught happen to be shiny. Maybe. Like, they're not going to be complete duplicates, it's just like, eh, you know, Although that being said, playing it on official hardware, or more so getting a Porygon on official hardware, no? Not something I want to do. So maybe I might just, like, not. You know? So I think I might cover this more over in my, thoughts of the series in general, when we finish this game, but, like, I feel like a lot of the Pokemon I've been using on the team are Pokemon that I would want to have, or want to reuse again, like later games. Like Amazon, Capiche, Homeboy in a way, Crude even, they're kind of Pokemon that I would probably want to use. It's just like, just the way they place them out in other games is like, oh, I can't really get this in a timely fashion, so I just won't, I guess. So I think this definitely might need to, like, I might need to, like, think about this, but, like, at the moment, I kind of feel like my team is just, like, built with, comprised of, like, 2 Pokemon that you would have as a flyer type, like as a flying type, and then 4 Pokemon that you would have as a 6th slot, because like, because normal types, or like a lot of normal types can have really diverse movesets, like, if you have 5 Pokemon and you need a Pokemon to fill a role, like just a leftover role, like, normal types are really good at doing that, but like, having, I guess, filler Pokemon fill up most of my team, it's like, oh, they're kind of clashing together, I guess. It's like, the role filled by Capiche and the role filled by Homeboy, they're doing the same sort of thing, it's just like, one of them is slightly better at doing it. It's like, oh, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to use both Porygon and Chansey. Oh, I guess Gen 1 Chansey. I'm not sure if I want to use Chansey in a later game. Because, like, the special being split up in Gen 2, it's like, oh, That nerfed Chansey hard. I mean, Chansey is still usable, but not as usable as it is in this game. Also, yes, I am teaching Capiche a physical move. When I was planning the team's movesets, I completely forgot that it got agility, and I thought I'd just give it sharpen. So yes, Capiche and Homeboy fill similar roles, but I'm more leaning Capiche to be a mixed attacker. Just sucks that he doesn't really get that many good moves. Also, can I just say, like, it really sucks how many good moves are here in Self-Co, but like, none of my Pokemon can learn them. It's like Swords Dance, Self-Destruct in a way, I guess, and Earthquake. I guess not really Earthquake, but like, what? Although I guess it's downsides to Gen 1 being Gen 1 and having like really bad movesets. Or really hit and miss movesets, but I think because we're finishing up Silphco, I might just let this ride out as it is, and then we'll fade back to normal time multis as we're searching for the thing again. Okay, what feels like 10 hours later, we're almost done with Silphco. And yeah, our rival just like sees everything going on in Silphco. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna help them, I'm just going to stick around. He's a very interesting rival with his motives. In fact, people have theorized that he is a part of Team Rocket, although I don't really see that. Like, I think what he says there is just, hey, I thought you would be coming here, so I just waited around. Because I thought you could handle all of these guys. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll use Emerson. Hopefully to be able to show off his new move, Earthquake. The weirdest thing is too, like, I'm not talking about Neil anymore. I don't know why, but they just felt like using a rival, like just placing a grunt after your rival. It's like, what? What is that placement? And yes, he is Alakazam. I was gonna say, well, he was Alakazam, but yeah, they knew what they were doing, giving our rival an Alakazam, and we might look over-leveled at the moment, but something tells me that Neil will quickly over-level us. Like, if there's like one thing I would say Gen 1, and I guess in a way the remakes get a little bit wrong, it's that the levels past the 6th gym, or like I guess the past the middle of the game, just skyrocket for no apparent reason. It's like, I want to say I've taken down most of the trainers we can fight so far, and I'm only level 40. we just reached the level of the 40 level, the 40 level mark. And yet, with Blaine, his level size Pokemon was like level 47. And yeah, I think I will skip the trainer because like this entire episode has just been Team Rocket, I think. Also, just to note how like crazy leveled, how crazy the levels are. You think there's nothing in between Celadon Gym and Fuchsia Gym? If you play your cards right, the only thing in between the 7th gym and the 8th gym, it's a flight back to Viridian. Like, there's no trainers in between you and the final gym after taking on the 7th gym. It's like, what? Not to mention, after Blaine's Arcanine, I want to say that the, new standard for the highest levels are in the 50s. Just gonna put that out there. I'm, like, low level 40s. And I don't have much until the elite, or like, I don't have much until the end of the game. But very soon the new standard will be level 50. That's like still 10 levels above us. Like, if you wanted to be on par level-wise, how much grinding does the game expect you to do? It's like, what? Although, that being said, I kinda wanna say that at this point, levels aren't all that necessary. Because depending on your team, you can beat the rest of the game at this level. And I would know because I've done something like that before. Using a team that was less than balanced, I suppose. Like, for what the team was, it was still properly balanced, but like, all of my Pokemon shared a common weakness, and if I ran into the wrong Pokemon, I would just be swept. I would just be dead there on the spot. And yes, now we have the Master Ball. I'm not sure if I want to use that or not. Also, now I'm thinking I'll end off the episode by, getting one more TM for our team member. So, taking the... where is it? Wait, that's the Pokeballs. Fuck. Pokeball. There we go. Yeah, while I'm at it, I might as well store the a few of the unnecessary items that we have. Like the card key. We won't be needing that anymore. Yay? Like, I really don't know what the fuck is up with the leveling system. Like, the level curve in this game. Although that being said, I kinda like the game, like the games where it's not as high, because like, in a lot of the Pokemon games, I would be, like, at the level I am now, I would be preparing for, like, the Elite Four. Whereas now I'm like, oh, I still have 2 more gyms to do. So, we will see how Mimic works next episode, but I'm thinking we'll teach it to Mimi. Mimi's Mimic. Just note that, fuck a quick attack. Yeah, just note that, it works very differently in this game opposed to the other games. So, I'm thinking that, next episode, we will take down the Saffron Gym. Which gym am I talking about? Yes.